morning. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the reopening of the Morrisville Aquatics and Fitness Center. It has been a long time in coming. We are certainly excited to be here. Just to give a little history of the center, it was purchased as the town's first recreation amenity in 1993. At the time, the town was only about 1,200 people, and obviously since then, trying to serve a community of nearly 30,000 is much more difficult. So we were excited that we were able to work with council, with various staff, and be able to deliver a newly renovated community and the amenities with it. Before I introduce the guests, I want to take a brief review of what was addressed as part of the renovation and our expansion. We were able to create increased capacity in both the weight room and group fitness studios. We've been able to replace nearly all the weight equipment and much of the cardio equipment as well. We have added brand new locker rooms, a new natatorium, and pool facilities that include a spray ground, a recreation pool, and a 6-lane lap pool. 2 brand new tennis courts, and for those of you who've seen the old ones, these are a definite improvement. And additional parking that is around the rear of the building that has been something that has been much needed for a long time. As we were ready to open, the governor came back and revised some of his restrictions under the pandemic. So the staff here is going to be making some tiered changes, just so, and versus going through them all now, we can certainly answer questions for you inside. But we are going to be making some phased changes, more in accordance with the reopening and allowing additional people in. Some of those will begin tomorrow with the opening of the weight room and the cardio floor upstairs, and the remainder of those will start on Monday, on Monday next. So we do believe these improvements have greatly enhanced the quality of the user experience, and we are looking forward to joining with the public as we begin to meet their fitness goals. I will introduce Mayor Tj Cawley for a few comments now.
Thank you, Matt. Good morning. I'm Tj Cawley, the mayor for Morrisville. It is truly a great day for the residents of Morrisville. So I'm going to speak first, and then I'm going to pass it to Mayor Pro Tem Liz Johnson, Councilmember Tj Cawley, Councilmember Steve Rao, Councilmember Ann Rabati, Councilmember Vicky Scroggins-Johnson, and the Parks and Cultural Recreation Resources Advisory Committee Chairman Jim Gillis. So that'll be the order of the speakers. I'm honored to be here today as we officially reopen our newly renovated Morrisville Aquatics and Fitness Center, the MAFC. This facility is very important to our town as we continue to provide healthy lifestyle choices for residents so we can all live connected and live well. We chose to make these renovations because the improvements and additions will allow more people to enjoy this wonderful center. We are always seeking ways to provide the more in Morrisville. I want to thank the community for their patience as staff work diligently to reopen MAFC. Progress is not inevitable. It is up to us to create it, and create it we have. This effort was a long time coming, and today we celebrate this achievement. For those who have not seen it yet, it is bigger and better than ever. And tomorrow we aspire to continue to improve and make further progress. It is through the culture of continuous improvement that we derive the most satisfaction in our lives, by creating the opportunity for all to live happier and more fulfilling lives through our daily efforts to serve others. This was a town-wide effort with contributions from every department, and I would like us now to give them a hand to show our thanks and appreciation. As we all return to the center, we do so in a very different world, where we will take precautions in all that we do. And we know that safety and wellness is of the utmost importance. Our staff has worked hard to put protocols in place to ensure everyone's safety. As you enter the lobby, you will experience firsthand the steps we are taking that will go a long way in keeping us all safe. As always, for the health and the safety of your family, your neighbors, and your community, please continue to adhere to the 3 W's. I'm excited about the future of the MAFC and what this renovated facility will offer Morrisville residents. In addition to the stunning new aquatic spaces, larger group exercise room, expanded weight room, new lighted tennis courts, and other added amenities, residents will be able to take part in activities like RU tennis, karate, and even pickleball. The MAFC has been an important part of the character of community building in Morrisville for many years, a place to see friends and make new ones. With this renovation and expansion, we've ensured that this facility will effectively serve residents for years to come. I'm always up for a game of tennis or racquetball, so anyone who wants to play a game, please give me a call or send me an email and we can get together for a friendly game or 2. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you all in your workout clothes here soon. Now I'll pass it to Mayor Pro Tem Liz Johnson.
that took us back to 1993 when this facility was purchased by the town. I don't go back that far, but I do go back to 97. In 1997, when I moved here that February, I was blown away by a community that owned a facility of this magnitude for the residents at that time that were about 2,000, maybe 2,500 people. And remember, this was a town that had, at that time, a movie theater and a couple of gas stations. That was it here. So this facility was key to our community. My children at the time were 3 and 6. They learned to swim in this old pool. They, along with countless other children here in Morrisville, use this facility and have great memories. And as Matt said, the facility was adequate for the time, but certainly not adequate for today's residents. So I really want to thank not only the council that purchased this facility back in '93 and the citizens that supported that, because without them we wouldn't be here today. I also want to thank the council and the citizens in 2012 that supported the renovation and the upgrade for this facility. Without them, we would not be here today either. Our citizens overwhelmingly voted for the bond referendum that helped fund this renovation. Now it's a facility that the citizens of Morrisville and our children will use for years to come. I couldn't be prouder of all the efforts from our staff, our Public Works Department, our Parks and Recs Department, and all the citizens that continue to support this facility. They are thrilled. I hear continuously that they are thrilled that the facility is finally open. So all good things come in time, and I am grateful for all those that participated and were a part of the effort that got us here today, and for those that had the vision for this facility. So I'm looking forward to, I had a sneak peek, so I've already been inside. I haven't used the pool yet, but I'm looking forward to using the pool as well as the rest of the facility as it opens now. So thank you all very much for everyone that participated and was a part of making this possible today. Thank you.
All the good things have already been said, so I might have to repeat some of it. But said that, this is a big day for Morrisville. I have been on the council for about 5 years, and it started then. The bond referendum was overwhelmingly supported for doing MAFC. We had hiccups. We understand, we acknowledge, we apologize for the delay, but end of the day, here we are. We are open for the public. It is the bond money, it's your money that went into this effort, and that is critical for each one of us to understand that we did everything possible to bring it up. And the timing could not be just perfect, because my community pool is going to end in a couple of weeks, and this pool will be open year round. And that is added advantage for all the citizens in Morrisville and non-citizens who can also come here to enjoy this facility. I would like to thank the staff working with all the curveballs that they have got to them and finally finishing this project. And it is a remarkable facility everyone will enjoy, and I'm looking for more of Michael Phillips to come from this facility. That would be our dream. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Councilmember Steve Rao. Serving in my 3rd term, so I'm coming in on my 10th year on the council. And I think a lot of what I was going to say has already been said, but I do want to thank the staff, the mayor, the council, previous councils, and the voters and citizens of Morrisville for supporting this wonderful facility. I know most of you know how much I love tennis, and I wish there had been more tennis courts. And I was swimming the other day in the pool, and one of the lifeguards noticed that my swimming wasn't as good as it used to be. So hopefully I'll get in some more laps, but I'm a tennis player, not a swimmer. And you know, really, at the end of the day, I think that you know, now more than ever, it's so important to celebrate our community, a sense of belonging, and the greatest connection that we have in a town whose brand is live connected, live well, is with each other. And I think these kinds of facilities will just give us a great opportunity to have tennis matches, racquetball, swimming classes, events. And I really want to personally thank Kendall Smith, our facility manager. We're so lucky to have such a dedicated staff, her and Matt. I've known her for years, along with Matt, even before I was on the council. And every day I go by this facility and I see her, I'm just so happy that she's just got a world-class facility to manage and run, because she definitely deserves it after all of the years that she spent here with the town. So on that note, I say let's get out there, play some tennis matches, tennis balls, and I want to challenge Carrie. Maybe Mayor Cawley and I can challenge Mayor Weinbrecht and Carrie for a tennis doubles match, and we'll put some wagers on it. Maybe we'll play for some land in Cary Tennis Center and make that a part of Morrisville. Thank you.
Okay, I don't see how I'm gonna top that, so I will just say that I wasn't on the council that designed and built this beautiful facility with our staff. The kudos for that belong to my predecessor on council, Michael Schling. But I am thrilled and so looking forward to being part of the council that shepherds this facility into the future, that helps to develop programming for it, that just makes it the cornerstone of our town that it was always meant to be. I'd like to thank the staff so much, and to tell the Aquatics and Fitness Center staff how much I hope you're going to be seeing. Probably quite a bit in the first month, and then, you know, there's generally a steep drop off. So, but thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I am the last council member to address the crowd, so I got all this pressure to make it really good. I was actually a citizen in 2012, and I voted in favor of renovating the MAFC and also expanding our road network for the 2012 bond. I can never be prouder of where we have come from this journey. I joined the council in 2013 expecting the MAFC to be done in 2 years. I was wrong, but I really am impressed with the focus everyone had on carrying us through the various iterations of what we wanted as a town. We got input from our citizens, from our staff, from professionals, and I have to say that we are now leaders in something called a natatorium, which is this pool enclosure that is premier in North Carolina. So way to go, Morrisville. I am so proud of this new facility. I would also like to say it's not just our citizens and our staff and our council, but it's also our citizen advisory committees. And my own daughter, Elise Johnson, was a member of the Park and Recs committee as the MAFC renovations were being considered, and she helped advocate for the choices that you see today. So I'd like to introduce our chair of the Park and Recreation Committee, Jim Gillis, for final remarks.
Thank you. Being the only non-politician up here, a little bit short. The Parks and Recreation Advisory Recreation Cultural Council would like to thank the mayor, past council members, everyone who helped put this together. I'm sure like many of you, when we closed a year and a half ago or so, we've driven by and we've watched the progress and watched, and today we're finally opening up. And it's sort of like Christmas though, when you live up north and you get that new bicycle and the snow outside. You can't use it all the way so you watch the snow melt. So as we get beyond COVID-19, we'll get to use the whole facility. Once again, just want to say thank you. The advisory committee has a lot of input. Citizens talk to us. We talk to the council members. We meet monthly, and we try to listen to you and help improve this community. And it's a great community. I've been here 19 years, and I just love it. So thank you very much.
I just wanted to make just a couple of quick recognitions before we move down the sidewalk for the ribbon cutting. I wanted to first thank a couple of departments. Well, let me start with a couple of departments who really we would have never succeeded without. One would be Mark and the staff in the engineering department had done a tremendous job. Obviously with the Parks and Rec staff, our eyes, I think our appetite's a lot bigger than our wallet, but Mark was great for helping us get things done and getting us across the finish line at the end. As importantly, especially in the last few weeks, would have been to Giselle and the guys from the Public Works Department. I'll recognize Joe Dollinger and Mike and Chris have all been over here working hard. Joe's been here for the last few weeks. We're just going to give him a staff shirt and keep it. That's what I've been trying to push for, but somehow they're not going to give us a maintenance guy. So. But I'd also want to recognize Brent Covington here from Ratio Architects. They were the ones that designed the building for us. And to recognize Neil Wilkes and Bob Williams from Herod, and I don't believe Neil and Bob are here, but I certainly want to recognize them as well for the crew and the work that they did. So in closing, if we would, we're going to follow everyone. Will, are you ready? Yeah. We're going to walk everyone down to the sidewalk here in front of the pool and get ready to set up for our picture.